of the Fourth and Gold Network. We're burning the books alive. 6-2 yesterday, 3-1 the day before. Puts us on a 9-3 run. Back with my best bets in the NBA for no tripping for January 18th. All right, first up from the Detroit Pistons, Jalen Duren over 10 rebounds, minus 115 odds over on Bet365. 17 rebounds in his last game, 9, and 11 rebounds in his last three versus Phoenix on 22, 15, and 20 rebound chances. When he has 20 rebound chances or more, my dog, when he has 20 rebounds or more, he's hitting this line 9 out of 10 games this season. My dog Nate in the house. Next, freshly traded, making his first start for the Phoenix Suns, Nick Richards, over 7 rebounds. I got this at plus 126 odds on FanDuel last night. It's now moved to like minus 111. I thought it was a broken line. It looks like it was. He's projected to play 21 minutes today. When he plays 21 minutes or more, he's hitting his line in his last 8 out of 10 games with 2 hooks this season. 10, 10, and 13 rebounds the last 3 games versus the Pistons with 21 minutes or more played. 17 rebound chances in his last 3 versus the Pistons. When he has 17 rebound chances or more, he's hitting his line in his last 7 out of 9 this season with 2 hooks. All right? So pretty much, he's going to at least get 6. But I feel like Nick Richards might play 30 minutes. I don't see why he wouldn't. Next, the guy I used to call must-see TV, Hallie B, but now he's just Hallie. Tyrese Halliburton of the Indiana Pacers over his 18 points, minus 122 odds over on FanDuel. He's had 22 points or more in his last 5 games versus Philly, with 14 field goal attempts or more in each game. When he has 14 field goal attempts or more, he's hitting this line at a 76% clip this season. He had 18 shots on, I want to say, his last 4 out of 5 versus Philly. When he has 18 shots or more in his last 5 games, man, I'm trying to tell you, Snow Bunny Hallie, man. In Hallie's last 5 games that he's had 18 shots or more, he's had 34, 32, 31, 33, and 27 points. Next, from the Washington Wizards, a man we call Joval. What up? What up? When a man we call Joval, Jonas Valanciunas of the Washington Wizards over his 6.5 rebounds, minus 130 odds over on Bet365. Joval, 14, 9, 8, 8, and 8 rebounds in his last 5 games, 9 and 12 rebounds in his last 2 games versus the Golden State Warriors. Hey, literally nighttime, but it's a good time to get to this cheese, man. Salute, man. Appreciate you tapping in. Joval, 9 and 12 rebounds in his last 2 out of 3 versus the Golden State Warriors, who allow the second most rebounds to centers. And also from the Washington Wizards, Alex Sarr, over his 8 rebounds. I'm gonna put a half unit on that, 1 unit on everything else. Half unit on Alex Sarr over his 8 rebounds, plus 114 odds over on FanDuel. He's hitting this line in his last 4 out of 6 games. 11 rebounds in his last game versus Golden State, who, like I just told you, allow the 3rd most rebounds to centers. Next, from the Minnesota Timberwolves, Michael Conley Jr. Mike Conley over his 9 points, minus 111 odds over on FanDuel. 13 points in his last game. 13, 9, and 21 points in his last 3 versus Cleveland. I want to say Cleveland allows the 6th most points to point guards. This one is really, Heidi, what it do? This one is really just like contingent on Dante DiVincenzo playing. So with Dante DiVincenzo out last game, he had 13 points. I'll obviously seen an uptick in minutes if Dante DiVincenzo doesn't suit up today. I definitely love Michael Conley to go over his 9 points. His threes could be a look as well as his assists. And last but not least, from the Houston Rockets, Jalen Green setting the league on fire right now. Over his 24 points, minus 115 odds over on FanDuel. 27 points in his last 7 games, 26 points in his last 4 out of 6 games versus Portland. The only 2 games that he did not hit, he shot atrociously, and I feel like he has that figured out. All right. So to run everything back through, we're going to go Jalen Duren over his 10 rebounds, Nick Richards over his 7 rebounds, Hallie B, Tyrese Halliburton over his 18 points, Jonas Valanciunas over his 8 rebounds, Alex Sarr over his 8 rebounds, Michael Conley over his 9 points, contingent on if DiVincenzo plays or not, and Jalen Green over his 24 points. Like, comment, and subscribe for your daily sports betting videos and analysis. Let's keep burning them. As always, I will see you tomorrow. If you want all my plays as soon as they drop for just 16 cents a day, subscribe to the Discord. I will link that down below. Love, peace, and fish grease. Let's continue to run up some units. Appreciate every single one of you that pulled up now and will pull up later. Let's continue to run up some units.